We go our whole lives thinking we know who we are, but the body doesn't lie. It just waits for the right moment to show you what's been underneath all along. This is Under the Skin. I was just trying to fix the pantry door. It was stuck at the top where the paint had built up too thick. I had one hand on the hinge plate and the other on the utility knife. I was sawing away at the edge where it had gotten caught when the blade popped loose and went straight into my forearm. I dropped everything, the knife, the hinge. Then I hit the floor. All that went through my mind was how much of an actual shit show this was about to be. I grabbed a dishcloth off the counter and wrapped it tight, pressing hard, already dizzy from the idea of it. It felt deep enough to do major damage. The kind of deep where you think about tendons and arteries and whether or not you're about to pass out on the kitchen floor and die in a puddle of your own panic. My hand holding the towel should have been soaked. The cloth should have been red, but it wasn't. No blood, no wetness. It was just dry. That let me pause just long enough to gather my wits. I loosened up the towel, slow and careful, trying not to make matters worse. I was ready for the sting, but it never came. What I saw instead made me question everything. The cut had split open in a clean line, no ragged edges, no tearing. The skin had just opened up, like the Red Sea, right there on my forearm. I expected blood, fat, that slippery glisten you get with a real bad one. But instead there was this layer underneath that was all smooth and soft looking, almost like thick silicone. Skin colored, but not quite, like someone had tried to guess the shade and missed. I pressed on it gingerly, expecting some pain. Whatever that substance was, just gave a little, like rubber padding. I felt a quick jolt of static, like I'd shocked myself. Nothing else. Beneath that, there was metal. A dull black surface, matte and ridged, like the plating on a machine that was never meant to be seen. It shifted when I moved. I flexed my fingers and the dark plates inside adjusted like they were a part of me. Moving my ring finger triggered another one of those electric ripples across the cut, and I couldn't quite extend the finger all the way anymore. I froze. What the hell was I looking at? This wasn't me. It couldn't be. Did I already bleed out? Was this a hallucination? Some kind of brain surge dream right before everything shuts down? My stomach turned. This couldn't be real. But it had to be, right? I've bled before. I know what it looks like. I broke my wrist when I was 12, cut my palm on a beer bottle at a bonfire in college, split my scalp on the corner of a cabinet 2 years ago, and left blood like a horror movie across the tile in this very room. That scar is still there. But this wasn't bleeding. This wasn't healing. This didn't make sense. I was still staring when something hissed. Not loud, just a soft, sudden pfft from inside the open cut. A mist sprayed out right against my face. I jerked back, but it was too late. My head swam, the kitchen tilted. I hit the floor. Not hard, just folded. My limbs went heavy, my thoughts slower. As I blinked, I turned my head and caught one last glimpse. My arm still outstretched, the skin pulling itself closed in a slow, seamless motion. No blood, no stitches, just healing. My vision tunneled, everything buzzed. And then I heard it, a voice, calm, not mine, not human.
Unit integrity restored.
Ever wonder what you're made of? Be careful digging too deep. Go on and give us a like before your next reboot. And subscribe for more tales that hum. Sweet dreams if you can find them. I'll see you next time on Dead Time Stories HQ.